Hey, what's up, guys? It is Luke Bellers. So I just put out a video on the Packers drafting the center. I had just, finished posting that one. I was going to make myself some dinner real quick before the next pick. I checked my phone. It's like Packers move up 7 spots, trade up with the Tennessee Titans, and I was like, shoot. I grabbed some barbecue chops instead of the dinner I was going to make. So the Packers decided to come in and draft a wide receiver, AMARI RODGERS from Clemson. The Packers do get a wide receiver. It wasn't the first round wide receiver like lots of people, some people, wanted. It wasn't a second round wide receiver. It was a third round wide receiver. But the Packers have gotten another wide receiver for Aaron Rodgers coming into 2021. So I'll break down this guy in this video. But if you guys are new to the channel, I put out Packers content almost every single day. I'll be breaking down the rest of the draft on this channel as well. So make sure you guys subscribe and turn on those post notifications so that way the second I make a video comes right to your phone. So we got AMARI RODGERS, 5'10", 210 pounds from Clemson. More of a slot guy, which makes sense with the Packers. I think the Packers could use a guy like AMARI RODGERS. Taking a look at his stats in college, as you can see, here's his PFF stats. As you can see, he spent a majority of his time in the slot the past 2 seasons. Over 300 snaps in the slot in 2020, only 54 out wide. 260 in the slot in 2019 and only 24 out wide. So he is more of a slot guy at 5'10". Also, 2020, 1,020 yards and 7 touchdowns, so great season in 2020. And if we take a look at some pros from PFF, they say consistent tackler after the catch, very strong lower half, good straight line speed, can be a vertical threat from the slot, adjusts well to off-target passes, and has shown consistently good hands throughout career. We love receivers who have good hands, so that's a plus. Then we got cons. Not particularly good separator on underneath/intermediate route tree. Limited length with few wins at catch point. 5 catches on 17 contested targets in career. Stout build, but doesn't use it to his advantage to get open. Pigeonholed into the slot in the NFL. So it does seem that he definitely is more of a slot guy. And I was doing a little bit of reading on this guy. It also seems that he is a guy who some people thought could potentially move to running back. And so he could potentially be used in screens, be used in end rounds, and it seems like the perfect guy potentially for Matt LaFleur's offense, sort of like a guy like Tyler Ervin, as we saw last year. In 2020, a guy like Tavon Austin, sort of. That guy who's like more of a slot guy, but that can also be utilized in lots of different ways. Obviously, the Packers love him enough to trade up to come and get him. They're probably worried someone's going to come in and, snipe this pick from him, but they're like, no, sir, we are coming in and getting AMARI RODGERS. So they must love AMARI RODGERS a lot, which makes me honestly love him a lot because they probably know much more, about what they're doing than what I personally, know about this guy. But he seems to be a great guy. One more summary from NFL or from the Draft Network. It says AMARI RODGERS was a factor in 2018 and 2019, but saved his best for last as he hauled in 77 receptions for 1,020 yards and 7 touchdowns during his final campaign at Clemson in 2020. The veteran of the receiving corps in 2020, RODGERS was a go-to guy for the Tigers offense during his last season. RODGERS is a slot receiver that is built like a running back. He thrived with manufactured touches and then using his physicality, burst, vision, and decisiveness to work after the catch. As his production increased as a senior, so did his role in the offense. 2020 saw RODGERS produce more down the field in addition to his work in the short to intermediate areas of the field. He has reliable hands, plays a physical brand of football, and is a good athlete. When it comes to identifying areas of growth for RODGERS, developing his route tree and finding more consistency when challenged at the catch point stand out. RODGERS lacks length and struggles to extend his catch radius, which creates some limitations. RODGERS has a chance to be a featured slot receiver in the NFL for an offense predicated on timing. And I think this is perfect for the Packers after reading that entire, description on this guy, on AMARI RODGERS. And they're saying he needs to improve his route tree. Who better to teach him his route tree than Davante Adams, the best wide receiver in the NFL? So I have lots of hope in this guy. Obviously, he's going to maybe take a little bit of time to, work on these things that they think he needs to work on. But I bet he comes in and hopefully he comes in right away in 2021 and provides a spark to this Packers offense, which honestly, it seems to me that he should be able to come in and bring that spark and then obviously down the road continue to develop, continue to grow as a player as he, grows with the Packers. And I'm excited to have another wide receiver. It's going to be fun. This guy seems like he could be, exciting guy to watch, definitely. But that's my thoughts on this guy. Let me know. Do you guys like this pick? You guys not like this pick? Let me know in the comments below, as always. And make sure you guys subscribe so you don't miss the rest of the NFL draft content for the Packers on this channel. But thank you guys so much for watching, and go Pack, go, baby.